Yo, it's your boy Gutsy Guts.
It's your boy DJ Las Vegas.
And today we got a special friggin' interview. We got a special friggin' guest, an uncut guest, one of my favorite guys on, like literally as we were waiting for him, we're there on his live watching some crazy stuff going on. Like, bro, nobody in Toronto does this. You know what I'm saying? So we're not used to seeing all these demon lives and all this crazy stuff. But first off, let's introduce our guest. Mr. YBD in the building. What's going on?
I'm vibing. Thank you for having me. You know, I've been watching you guys for a while, so
Respect.
I'm glad I'm able to be a part of you guys' show. So
yeah. And we've been watching you all the time. You've been keeping us highly entertained. So I was just like, yo, shout out Gucci, shout out Big Five, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Arcade that put me on to your live and shit like that. But before we talk about the crazy lives and shit, what the fuck does YBD OPS stand for?
All right, so I go by Young, Black, and Dangerous, One Preppy Stoner. You feel me? I'm not really smoke friendly anymore. I used to be a heavy pothead, so I stopped and I started getting high off life. So that's why I kept that stoner part. You know what I mean? I be stoned off life, you know. But
why'd you stop really quick? Why'd you stop?
Okay, I'm a hyperactive thinker, you know what I'm saying? So when I be smoking weed, I start analyzing a lot of things, and it'll boost my anxiety because I can't do what I want to do as fast as I want to do it. True. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you smoking, you chilling, and you're in a comfort setting, you know, you don't be thinking like that. But I'm always working, like always working. So when I be smoking while I'm working, I be thinking about shit that I had to do 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You must be a Cancer or something. What's your birth sign or something? What's your birth sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
So that's like early January, right? January, February-ish?
Nah, like December. It's like 3 days after Christmas.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bomb. We got a gift to the world right here, man. Christmas,
right?
Right.
So tell me, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Miami, Jackson Memorial Hospital. 6 months into my birth, I was taken to Haiti with my parents. So I spent like a good 7-8 years in Haiti. And then after that, it's like life hit me. Once I came back to the States, it was just like crazy shit started happening.
Damn. How was that like? Well, I guess, when did you actually, talk to me with Haiti. Like, when did you got raised out there, the family out there? Was it culture shock, like being down there compared to being over in America now?
Being back at home, I feel like every Caribbean, like their school system is different. You know what I'm saying? They'll teach you, like, I was learning how to write cursive and math and French and things that they will be learning in 5th grade. I was learning in like 2nd grade.
Wow.
So when I came to the States, it was like I had to relearn everything that I passed already. If it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So the change was kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Because even though I was born here, English wasn't my first language. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go through ESOL, learn how to speak English. Yeah.
You can speak 2 languages. That's dope too, no?
Yeah.
Does that come in handy down there? Because I know over here, that's a big thing if you can speak French, fam. Like, you can get jobs and...
Yeah, especially in Montreal. Montreal, big in French.
Yeah, so like, it was kind of big, like, you know what I'm saying, being able to speak different languages, you know. So like, I've had more job opportunities, things like that. So it was very helpful.
All right. Totally off-brand question. Has nothing to do with anything. Because I see you have on the Naruto shirt on.
Yeah.
What was a bigger anime? That's the question we were asking the other day, right, Vegas?
Yes.
Dragon Ball or Naruto?
I feel like if you're a 90s baby, you're gonna say Dragon Ball, because we all grew up on Dragon Ball Z. That was like the first anime manga like USA, like as a collective, watch.
Got behind, we supported, bought all
every
that.
Saturday we waiting for a new episode. So like, I feel like that. But to me, I feel like Naruto really got people engulfed into the other branches of anime. Like Naruto, DBZ was the forefront, and then Naruto is the gateway.
I like how you put that. So hold on. What's your favorite though?
Naruto's my favorite. I love DBZ, don't get me wrong. I love DBZ, but I love Naruto, and I love Naruto because of the story. Like a young kid, you feel me, hated by the village, and he becomes the Hokage. Everybody can relate to that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can relate to that. So it's like, think about it like this. You in a classroom, right? When somebody's new, nobody really fucks with that new person. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not accustomed to that new person. You know what I'm saying? So just to watch his trials and tribulations of how he made everybody forcibly respect him. Like, you know, you don't gotta like me, but you gonna respect me. You know? I picked up a couple of mantras from that show. You know what I'm saying? I actually run on my day-to-day, how I run everything on that show.
Oh yeah, that's dope, fam.
Yeah, I want to be a Hokage.
So in the future, you have plans on like doing your own maybe anime, maybe like a YBD cartoon, something like that?
Yeah, I'm very good at drawing. I be doing illustrations and stuff. Like when I was in high school, I used to draw my own comic books. I used to chill in the library a lot. I was your definition of a nerd. You feel me? Definition of a nerd. You feel me? Everybody be chilling at the lunch spot with they groups and everything. And I was in the library trying to get to the library first so I could get that Shonen Jump book that they had in the library because they came with like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I always wanted to be the first person in there to rip that Yu-Gi-Oh card out. So,
I remember those days.
Cool.
Yeah, those are like the good times, man.
Vegas,
you got any questions for YB?
Yeah, here the anime question, because a gamer. Would you say that you're an avid gamer? Like, let me know. Oh, is that Xbox gang? Xbox gang?
He on Xbox. He got the PlayStation in the back.
G.
I see him slapping up. I seen dudes quitting while he's playing NBA 2K and stuff. They just be like, nah, I ain't playing this no more, and they just cut.
Come on. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a real gamer.
Yeah, you're in it.
Yeah, real gamer.
Yeah, you in it. So what are you playing right now?
Samurai Warriors 5.
Okay. That's that new joint that came out. That's that group battle thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like things like that. I like old, when I say old, like I'll say like the nostalgia of like samurais, vampires, lycans, dragons and stuff like that. Cause I'm always curious, like, you know, we always get our history, like we get the American history, bro, but we don't know. They don't put too much history in like the old days, like the castle days. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see if there was dragons for real, there was wizards for real. I obviously believe that there are wizards for real because everybody's practicing some type of form of witching. You feel me?
Voodoo.
You got people with cards, you got voodoo priests, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like over the time that the name has changed for them. That makes sense.
It does. And obviously being from Haiti, you know, everybody thinks, you know, like voodooism and all that stuff comes from Haiti. Have you seen a lot of those things or those stereotypes, you know, in your life, and has it been presented in your world?
Yes. My father is actually like a 32-degree Mason, and he's a voodoo priest. So is my stepmom. So I grew up with that type of environment. I grew up watching the ceremonies because I'm a direct descendant and reincarnation of my grandfather. So like they've been trying to get me to pick up the mantle, but like I'm more modernized now. So I'm like, I'm not trying to go that route, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a USA kid. Probably if I spent my whole life in Haiti, then I probably would follow the family structure.
Mhm.
But me as right now, I'm not trying to do that. I believe in Christ, Jesus Christ, Christianity. Yeah, that was one of the things that me and I don't talk to my father. I don't really talk to that whole lineage side because of that reason.
Mm.
Sorry to hear that, man.
But you do carry on the crystals and the stones, the sages. You still believe in that.
Yeah.
When did you say you got really heavy into sages, crystals, and stones?
I'll say like about 3-4 months ago.
Oh wow, very, very new.
I'm very new. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm more with than he is. I love crystals. I love getting readings. I love saging. I like all of that.
Yeah.
So hold on because we see you in the background. You want to introduce yourself to the people so they can know who this young lady is?
Okay. So I go by Miss Dominican. I'm from Dominican Republic. I grew up in Dominican Republic for 10 years. Then I came to the United States. Yeah.
What part of the United States you came to? Or did you go to, should I say? Because I ain't from there.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I was thinking she was gonna say like Florida.
Yeah.
New York. West. How is that?
I don't know. Out of all the places my grandma could have picked, but she chose. At first, she went to New York, but I guess it was too much, so she went to Wisconsin because the economy is cheaper over there as far as housing, and there's a lot of government help in Wisconsin. So I'm guessing that's supposed to go over there.
So I'm saying Toronto, yeah, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like for the underground kids anyways, you know, the Toronto scene is like, it's not as sick as like why do we as Torontonians know more than Jacksonville knows about Toronto? That's a problem, right?
Yeah, that's a big.
But it's also because we haven't been able to get the other side acquainted with us. Like we follow off of everything that Americans do. When we start becoming our own and we're like, yo, we're just gonna follow off of what we do, then Americans might start looking at us like, yo, them Toronto niggas are being a little bit original, so we'll rock with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, that is
opinion. Oh, I had more questions for Miss Dominica, but I guess I'll ask her when she comes back.
No, she's coming right back. She just want to get me an insure.
So you now, were you always this fun and cool and like a person like that when you were younger? Because I see you on live, you be cracking jokes, you know, spam, you know, be in them comments. Were you always like that?
That's a real tough question because I've always been a jokester, I've always been, you know, a happy soul, but I've been more out there like now ever since I've been with her. Like she truly makes me happy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
See, that's why I want to say it. Man.
Nah, that's good. You know, no, I love love. Like I love genuine, real love, and two people just, you know, doing what it do to like make something happen. That's fucking beautiful shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So back to you really quick. Wisconsin now. You're growing up in Wisconsin. How old are you? Like, how old were you when you left?
When I came to Wisconsin?
No, how old are you when you left Wisconsin? Are you still like, you still have family over there? Like, are you still like a Wisconsin girl? Like,
no.
yeah.
So I left Wisconsin. I was 20, 21?
Yeah.
20. I was 20 when I left Wisconsin. I left when I met him because we met through the internet. So I came to meet him. And I ended up moving out here to Florida. So yeah, I do still have my mom, my siblings, a couple of other family members over there.
Okay, so you got the whole living in Wisconsin life. So did you expect, like, I don't know, I'm a Toronto boy. We got like a bunch of friggin' everything multicultural. I assume that Wisconsin is a little bit like, not a little bit, hugely white. Did you deal with like racism growing up? Like, did people deal with you differently because, oh, she's mixed and her hair and...
I did. I did get a lot of bullying because of my hair, because you know people are used to that straight hair, straight long hair. So me coming from like recently coming from DR, my hair was really nappy and was super curly. And it was so bad to the point where I started relaxing my hair, and it was getting damaged. So yeah, it affected me a lot. Then after, I was like, you know what? I don't care. So I cut all my hair and I just let it grow back curly, and I just been rocking it ever since.
How did you deal with that? Like, did you beat up a 1-2 girls? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have to put your hands on a few people?
Because of the bullying, no. I was more, when I first came, I was, a little innocent girl, because I didn't really deal with that in Dominican Republic. I basically got along with everybody. So coming to the States and dealing with that, I was just getting sad, getting depressed, going home crying, telling my mom, like, I don't want my hair like this. I want it differently. I want it like the other girls so they can leave me alone. That type of stuff. I didn't fight anybody because of it.
Oh, you lucky. You good. You better than me.
Better than me, boy.
Yeah.
High school, boy, I was fighting, man. I was fighting. I was always getting suspended because I have a lazy eye. So a lot of people used to just, use that as a way to make fun of me and stuff like that. And get that. It used to get under my skin, but now I've embraced it. You know what I'm saying?
God.
No, shit.
Now,
Now,
I used to be called African Light Safari and all kinds of weird shit because I was dark as hell, and they killed me.
Nah, these niggas call me like Nintendo because I always had these Nintendo brand glasses and shit, beer bottle, Coke bottle glasses, Super Nerd, Dexter. That's my nickname. It's Dexter, like all kinds of shit. But fuck them, we ball. You know what I'm saying?
What you had a question?
Yeah, I had a question before. Okay, so when you guys met on the internet, right? Was there any like scares of like, fuck, this nigga catfish? Am I gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Like, was there like any of that, like, now I wouldn't say insecurities, but were you scared to leave Wisconsin to go to Miami?
Yes, I was. I didn't think he was a catfish because when somebody recommended me to him, because I was doing OnlyFans when I met him, so they recommended him to me to go get promo. And when I went to check out his page, he was live, so I got to see him like as soon as they recommended him to me. I saw him live, so I was like, okay, it's a real person.
Okay.
And yeah, I was scared. We spoke on FaceTime for about a month before I actually flew out. And at the airport, he still trolls me because of this. Because at the airport, I was waiting for him, and I seen him come through the doors, and I ran the other way.
Oh.
I was scared. I was shy. I was like, "Oh my God, this is happening. He's right there." So I ran the way.
YB was cheese, though. I know he was cheese. He was just like, I know this. I didn't just waste all my time bringing this girl. What?
For her to run away? That's crazy.
But I came
away from me, baby.
And we had a good time.
Okay, that's dope.
It was worth the runaway. I lie. YB, it was worth. It was worth it.
Bruh, she ran away, man. I'm looking at her. I'm like, where you going? And she runs into the airport. She grabs her bag. I'm just standing there like, bro, really though? I stand there and then she comes back. So I'm like, you're not gonna give me a hug or anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? We've been FaceTiming for a month straight. Yo, that month, my phone bill has never been that high. My phone bill was like $600, bro. Because we didn't hang up. The only time we hung up off the phone was when her mom called or somebody called me.
Yeah.
So question. How was this? How was the what is it? Sexting, or is it? Was it lit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of lit, boy. Look. No, cause look, I'm gonna keep it up. But like when it came to her, she broke. I would say she broke my virginity for a lot of things. Like everybody, like for example, I do lives and I see girls make it all the time. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I've never, ever got a FaceTime. Never. Feel me? So these girls normally sell their FaceTime prices and stuff like that. So I was trying to get her attention. When she came on a live, she caught my eye. I was like, yo, I'm really fucking with this one. Like all the other girls that was on the live, I wasn't paying attention. I'll be playing my game. I'll be promoting them. It's work. Feel me? When she came on the live, I was watching. I was like, hey, yo, hold on now. This little cute little Dominican girl, man. Hold on. So I had to slide in her DMs real quick. This girl was all about her bread, fuck nigga free, all types of shit. Like she nothing the nigga had to say, bro. So I'm like, oh man, I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, okay. So I did a different pro. I said, yo, let me get a FaceTime. So it's like, oh, now you want a FaceTime? I said, yeah, let me get a FaceTime. I'll pay. You feel me? Boom, I sent her the bread, right? So when I sent her the bread, she's like, okay, it's 10 minutes. She gave me the whole rundown, whole rules. So I was like, all right, cool, it's straight. You feel me? Get my little FaceTime. She get on there, right? And she's about to go get her stuff together to do the show. And I'm like, hold on, wait now. I was like, I ain't pay for that. I want to talk to you. And apparently it's the only way I can talk to you. You feel me?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that though.
Sometimes you gotta do that, bro. So she like, oh, okay. So I started asking her favorite color. I'm asking her all about her, like what's her goals, what's her dream and aspirations and stuff like that. You feel me? And then she's over here. She digging a nigga, like she answering questions. You feel me? The time passed. I'm like, I look at the time like, oh, she ain't noticed it's been past 10 minutes, so I'm gonna keep rocking. I'm gonna keep asking her questions. I'll keep talking to her. You feel me? Next thing you know, I remember it clearly. While I'm still talking to her, she had a little nephew that she used to take care of. You feel me? He came in the room and he was doing shit, and all I hear was Gordo. She yelling out, so she's like, I'm gonna have to call you right back, right? So she hangs up. As soon as she hangs up, I text her. I said, I'm on that ass. And
there was history
and we're here. We're right here.
We're here now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful story, man. Yo, guys, anybody listen to this? The guys that are listening to this, that's free game right there. That's free game. It's not really free because you might have to spend some money, but it's free game. You know what I'm saying? It's free game.
But you gotta think about it like this, bro. We as men, bro, we have been paying for girls' attention. Like from the dawn of time, we was taught to be groomed. You know what I'm saying? To buy roses, to spoil the women. You know what I'm saying? It's just the generation has changed now. They all want to get. Sometimes they prefer the money to see if you're really serious. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't feel like, oh man, just because you take a girl on a date and it doesn't ends well or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a bust. It's all experience, bro. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, free game from YBD right there. Yo, before we get into the uncut freak shit, you got some music out too. You know, you're artists. You do music. How's that? How's that vibe doing music? Do you prefer it over the freak shit? Or is it just you in your zone? You get into a little vibe?
Okay, so my music was like therapy. Like I became an artist without knowing that I was gonna become an artist. I started doing music because one of my best friends, his name is J2Wise. He was doing music. He was always singing people happy birthdays and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, let's go, let's really take this, let's really do this. Like, you feel me? And when you smoking with your homeboys, you be freestyling, and a lot of niggas be telling you, hey yo, you fire, nigga, what you know what I'm saying? So like when everybody keep telling me that, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna start taking this seriously. So I started booking studio time for me and all my homeboys, like, you know what I'm saying? So cause I don't know about me, but I just have that manager persona where I feel like I can manage, even if I'm micromanaging, I can manage some shit, put shit together, even if it's not for me, for other people. So I started booking studio time. We started doing shows, you know what I'm saying? And then like I was in a real toxic, bad relationship, bro. So like every time I felt like, because let me tell y'all something, a broken heart is very dangerous. a broken heart can kill a nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So during this bad relationship, man, you feel me? I caught myself starting to get addicted to Xanax and shit like that. Started going through it, going to the studio, sounding dead on my music. But I like all my music that I was rapping about during that relationship, you feel me? Everybody was able to relate to it somehow, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that was like, I was literally speaking from the heart, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I wasn't trying to do any drill music or anything like that, bro. I was literally going there to tell my story on a beat and get the fuck out, you feel me? Because I didn't feel like I could really talk to anybody. So over time, like, my music has just been strictly off experiences, like, you feel me? I wouldn't say like I'm a rapper or something. I would say I'm more of like a storyteller. You know what I'm saying? It's different parts to the story. You know what I'm saying? I developed, I got better. Now I'm getting more versatile where people want to do features with me. People want to tap in on that side. But I'm still trying to find that key motivation to really do music. Like I know I put songs out and everything like that, but it was more of a, I'm trying to make it by any means necessary. Just like the freak shit. I just want to be able to like never have to deal with poverty again. Like I spent about 2 to 3 years homeless on the streets, man. You feel me? Before I just came out with this out of nowhere idea where I'm just gonna have girls do lives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing live off of McDonald's Wi-Fi at a parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Having girls twerk, and my fans was cash apping to get the girls naked. And then while that era was happening, this is all ties to the music, you know what I'm saying? It also is like the origin story of how I just started doing live. So it's like 2 questions in one, if that's cool with you guys. So as I'm doing music, I found out this girl was cheating on me, you feel me? Put me in a depressive cycle. I lost my place, lost my car, homeless, you feel me? Got no one, all the friends that I was looking out for, all the niggas that I used to smoke out, you feel me? It left me to rot, you know what I'm saying? So I get up and I'm like, I start doing lives, trying to save up money, you feel me? Save up money so I could get like a place, so I could Airbnb hop, you feel me? Till I get stationary, you know what I'm saying?
Really quick, sorry to cut you. How did you get even the ideas of doing the uncut lives or the demon lives?
Okay, so I had a challenge. I did a music challenge to my song called That Shit, where I was looking for Betty. I was staying at my foster parents. Like after I got off the street, I got picked up by foster parents. So I was staying in the foster parents in like Weston. I'm sitting there, bro, and I made some money. I saved up my money and I had like $5,000 saved. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna use this momentum and start some shit. I just paid $1,500 to open up for the little baby and the baby, right? And as I'm performing, I get off stage. I'm still live. I'm live. There's like 4 viewers in my live. You feel me? I don't know if it was a transgender or if it was a man or a woman, reached up to the baby. That was right after the baby punched that guy in the mall.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, remember when he was going viral for that shit like 2 years ago? He punched some guy in the mall. So the guy grabs his ass and he slapped his hand and he was like, I'll fuck you up. Like, you feel me? Don't do that shit. But it was on my live. So I posted it on my page, right?
Blew up.
And everybody started tagging the Shade Room. Okay. I had 12K followers. Shade Room posted me. I'm at like 18, 20K now. I'm like, oh, I got all these new people right now, bro. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do a challenge. I did a own little flyer. I said, I'm giving out $400 to the latest twerker that twerked to my new single. You feel me? So I used that 15 seconds and I stretched that bit. You feel me? I stretched that bit for a couple of hours. You feel me? So I had a whole bunch of girls. I paid like 5 girls. I was paying girls to twerk to my song and counting them as submission. I said, hey, I'll pay you I'll pay you $40 to twerk to my song, and you could overall win $400. They was like, yeah, you paid me to twerk, and I can win $400. All right, bet. So a whole bunch of girls started doing it, and I was posting it. Next thing you know, girls started doing it for free. I wasn't paying girls no more. You feel me? So now I got like 40 to 50 girls all twerking to my song and tagging me. So I'm getting traffic now. Then I said, hey, fuck it. Let's go big on big with this shit. All the girls that was twerking on my competition, I started adding them to my lives, and they started twerking, right? And then quarantine hit. When quarantine hit, bro, I seen Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez got these girls doing milkshakes and all that shit, bro. I said, I looked at that shit. I said, bro, I could get the girls that's twerking on my shit. I could get them to go naked. I could get them to take their clothes off, bro. Like, what is this? Not hating on what he was doing, but I was like, bro, I could really make these girls get naked. Like, you feel me? These girls always ask me all the time to get naked. So I said, fuck it. We're gonna start kicking the buckets. You feel me? Because I needed bread. Everybody needed bread. So I was like, you know what, bro? We're gonna start kicking buckets. I wrote it down in my notebook. I said, this is what we're gonna do. Then every girl that came on my live, I'll pin their cash app, and they'll split me. So for every 200 they made, they'll shoot me $40 tip. I wasn't asking them, you feel me? I was getting the motion regardless because they was doing it on my live. The girls was just tipping me, sending me money because they were making so much. It was like, I want to keep coming on your live, bro, because you're making me so much money. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, hey man, then it started being like, hey yo man, I'll pay you. Like, let me join your live. Cause I was like, I'm not trying to do no live right now, bro. You feel me? I'll pay you. So boom, they started paying me every time a girl she about to lose her house or anything like that, or they about to lose crib, or she just lost her job. You know, quarantine, they wasn't giving any job, bro. So I put all them girls to work. I gave them a 9 to 5 on IG at the comfort at their home. You feel me? So now they racking up money. I'm making my little $40 up. You feel me? I'm saving every $40 up. You know what I'm saying? I remember I get to like 7,000. I'm like, 7,000 right now. I'm so close. I'm about to make 10K. Oh my God. To make $10,000 on Instagram, it's over with. I got like 46K followers, bro. And then everybody started recommending my lives, bro. These girls would go brag. You feel me? They go brag to their homegirls. Like, I just made $1,000 on YBD Live. Like, you feel me? Now all these girls asking me to join my live, bro. Now they referred her. You feel me? And after we finished caking and talking, she had asked me a serious question because I wasn't doing OnlyFans. I made an OnlyFans in March, but I never posted anything. I said, I'm just gonna post live recaps on here. You feel me? My IG lives to promote my IG lives so more people come to my live. I met her and she started talking to me. She was like, you know, I like you and all. We probably make this work, but how me being with you is gonna stop my bag because I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing right now till I, you feel me, feel satisfied and I'm able to manage for myself. Now I told her, I was like, man, I'm gonna help you increase that shit. The fuck? I said,
real one.
I said, I'm gonna double, triple that shit, man. Like, you don't gotta, what? You don't gotta stop doing what you're doing, bro. So I was like, after that, she joined. I seen her. It was like August 28th. I kept asking. I was like, "What's your information?" I bought her a ticket, bro. And like the first time I met her, bro, I spent like 4 to 5 racks. That first date was everything for me. Like, you feel me? We got a nice B&B, candle lit. You feel me? All types of shit and it's not about the money or anything that I spent, bro. It's just, I haven't had such a vibe. You know, when you haven't had a vibe in such a long time, like I was in my past relationship for 6 years, you know what I'm saying? And this is like the first person that made me feel like I was worth something, you feel me? So even though that she didn't ask for it, it made me want to give her everything that I had. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Because she wouldn't ask for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, Now I'm on OnlyFans. Everybody was anticipating the link up. You feel me? Because we was live. We was always live saying, "I can't wait to meet you." Da da da. She finally pulled up. You feel? We went to the Airbnb. We went live. We did our first demon live together, like doing freaky shit on the live together, and that shit went up. Like it went up. Like the first couple of months, bro, we was making like 6 to 10K, and then we just been running it up ever since.
That is the most romantic story I ever heard in my life, yo.
Bro, I gotta move
fuck
to the
with it.
States, man.
Yeah, yo, we can't. Yo, Toronto is fuck this.
Toronto don't got
bro.
stories like this,
Me in
bro.
a
Like,
barrel.
Toronto don't got stories like
Drop
this.
me
bro.
off at the docks. Somebody's dock in the States, and I'll make it from there, bro. I don't care.
So yo, listen, because I wanted to ask you about like Stoner's Paradise and like, really quick, because I'm a freak too, so I want to ask you guys freak shit. But before that, just really quick, what's Miss Dominican, what's your favorite song off of Stoner's Paradise?
That's a tough question because I'm a fan of all his songs. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, let me see what you gonna say.
So I like rockin'. I like the hype songs. One a couple of them is rockin', Remember My Name. And then I like the soft songs, the romantic songs is Talk to Me. And
Talk to Me is a dope tune still.
Yeah. That's a lit one. Beam Me Up. Yeah. That's a lit song. I'm talking about the romantic ones.
Okay.
Like Lit Again too. Lit Again.
What about you, YBD? What's your favorite songs off your latest project?
It'll have to be like 4 songs that really like implements the, like, I was really happy to make these songs. It will have to be Beam Me Up, Remember My Name, Statement, and Letter to My Ex.
I know I Letter to My Exes. She probably somewhere like, damn. That's fucked up.
That was Weston fire too. Weston is fire too, but you would have to stream the music to find out, man. Tell me what's your favorite ones.
That's what's up. I'm about to do that after we get off this motherfucking call, bro. I'm about to stream your shit. With this latest project, Ms. Dominican, were you in the studio a lot, or YBD? Do you normally do your sessions alone? Like, how is the recording process?
I'm in there.
You been there? All right.
Majority of the time, I'm in there. And while he recording, I'm in there, getting snippets of it. Because he don't send me his songs. So I be getting snippets of it so I can have it to myself.
Yeah, you be hearing it when everybody else hearing it, right? When he posts a little snippet and I'm saying like, nigga, like.
Yeah, or if we in the car and I got his phone and play it on the Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's about it. My recording process. Shout out to my engineer, Jay Reels. Shout out to Real Sound Studios where I record at. Again, his Instagram is j.reels, REELZ. You feel me? And Real Sound Studios, REEL.Sound Studios. That's the studio page. But just had to throw that out there. But my recording process is it's crazy, like, to be honest. Like, I'll go in there and I'll get a beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll try for months to try to write a song. And then I'll be like, I'll hit my girl, I'm like, fuck it, babe, I'm going to the studio, man. I've been out the studio for too long. I go there, I hit up Reels, I say, Reels, man, this the beat, man, load it up. He loads it up, bro. And then I stay in the studio, I stay like the first 20 minutes getting my key and my vocals. So I'd be like, nah. I'd just be like, I was like, yeah, real. I said, start over, real. Start it over. He started out, and I'm like, is that one breathy stone? All right, start it over. Start it over. Once I get the key, I just close my eyes. Like half of my like studio recordings, like if you're recording, like say for example, she's in the studio and she comes in the booth and records me, my eyes is never open. Like I close my eyes and I hear the beat, bruh. And then it's like the words is going through my eyelids, bro. Like it's crazy. It's like I'm reading a paper, but I'm not. But like majority of my songs be freestyles. It's about how I'm feeling at the moment. If I feel like I'm in love, like I feel lovey-dovey, it's gonna be a love song. If I feel like it's I want to make an anthem for a live or something, I just did a lit live. I went to the studio, man. It's gonna be a twerk song. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up like angry or some niggas or somebody on a live tries me like, oh, your promo was whack, da, 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 da. I make an angry song. It'd be like a diss song to them, but it'd be a turn up song. And I be doing little subliminals where I know it's a diss, but niggas that I'm dissing be singing along to it. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So my recording process is kind of I would say unique, because it's all about the energy in the room. Like the lighting gotta be different. Like I go in there, I be like, Reels, I ain't feeling this light. And he's over here, he over here changing the lights and shit. Change the lights. I be like, oh yeah, this the light. This the light. Then I got 2 bottled waters, one to warm, and then one room temperature, and then one cold. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And then I get my vape, and then I get like a Starburst or like anything candy related, bro. Yeah.
This nigga a diva rapper, bro. He gotta get like set up a certain way before you get in the studio. He gotta get everything it gotta be at room temperature. The water's gotta be cool. Like,
yo, put it like this: when you sober, you realize a lot of shit, bro. Like when you high, it be like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna do this shit, and it's done. You feel me? It's done. But when you sober, it's that perfectionist, like that perfectionist in you be like, nah, this shit ain't it right now, bro. This shit, like right now, y'all gonna this interview, y'all gonna sit back and y'all gonna watch it, right? Then y'all gonna watch it sober, and then y'all gonna watch it high, and I'll be like, hold up, man. I ain't gonna just put this out right here. We gotta put the effects here. We gotta put this story here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like we all the same. We just do different methods.
That's it.
You're right, man. You're right. So yeah, man, Stoner's Paradise is out right now, guys. Make sure you guys go run that shit up. It's out on all streaming platforms, right?
Yes, sir.
All streaming platforms. So guys, run that up right now. Yo, I gotta ask you guys, freak shit. Is there anything you guys won't do on OnlyFans?
I ain't eating no booty, dog.
Hold on.
Yo, I'm not.
You from booty. Florida and you're not a part of the Eat a Booty gang?
Nah, fuck that. I'm not eating no booty, and I'm not letting no girl eat my booty, bro. I had 3 girls actually eat my booty, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm not doing it.
Not even for 10 bands.
Whoa!
Listen, I'll get my booty eat for free on OnlyFans. Yo,
how long they eating the booty for, bro?
Until you're
10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 bands, 10 minutes.
10 bands, 10 minutes. A band a minute.
I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I can't do it. Probably 50 bands, dog. You feel me? 50 bands.
50 bands.
I gotta give it about 2 trumpets.
Isn't that like a niche though? Like people that actually like watching people do those things, right? So aren't you realistically losing money that way?
Yeah, I am. Put it like this: I have not explored the depths of my sexuality yet.
Cool, no? What's the matter?
Yeah, because I'm still new to the game. Like right now, even though I got 2 years into this right now, bro. I'm just now starting to make content. Like, you feel me? Doing threesomes, traveling, meeting up with other porn stars, shit like that. You feel me?
Positions that like, do positions matter? Like, because I know that's like a big thing. I've talked to a porn star before, and he's always like, "Yo, one of the biggest things is like lighting and positioning, fam. Because like anybody can have sex, but can they make it look good?"
Yeah. That's
do you guys find that like that's a problem? Like when you meet girls and whatever, they just want to just throw it out, but you're trying to like put them in positions and they don't really get it? Do you ever get that problem?
Yo, yeah, technically, yes. Technically, we will offer a position or a style to do, and that person would
They would try to change it around and be like, oh no, we can do it this way. But sometimes it's frustrating because before we meet up, me and him talk like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, we can do it this way, or we can do it this way. And when we tell them the ideas that we have, sometimes they try to switch it around, and we're like, but we already want to do it this way. So that is a little bit frustrating on that front. But I guess we all come to an agreement once we're together, and it turns out lit at times, majority of the time.
What about you? Do you have anything that's off limits?
Me?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
me, the only thing I could think about right now is I don't do anal. So I've had a couple of fans that they have paid me to do anal, and I have tried it, but I will grab like a little toy and I would do it. But as far as like him doing it, I don't think I can take it. I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet either.
No.
Wow.
Is there anything that you guys both want to try that you haven't done yet?
I want to fuck on the top of a mountain, bro.
What?
Yeah, you're on your own. You're on your own with that. Anything heights? Yeah, that's off limits.
Like
Are you scared of heights?
I'm scared of heights, bro. I'm scared of heights.
Me
But
too.
I want like not a real mountain, like a hilltop, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you be seeing those reels and somebody be standing there like, or that meme was going, the meme that was going around with the guy getting a blowjob.
Yeah.
He was like this. It was like, yeah, I want to do that. That's my bucket list, bro. I want to go to like a nice place. You feel me? Not too high on the mountain, but just high enough to like I get the drone effect to fly around and just see that. Just for me, it probably will never be dropped, but just to say, nigga, I did that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Dominica now.
Mm-hmm.
Going to you.
Oh snap! Hold on, let me change my.
Yeah.
I be doing loves in the zooms, so.
Yeah. See, I was telling Vegas that too. Like, you know, you could do a little uncut stuff, Zoom meetings, just charge people to get in, bro.
Yeah, we were discussing that the other day, actually.
I actually do that. Like, I do. It's called YBD Zoom parties. It's kind of lit.
That's what's up.
Hey guys, if you're listening, YBD Zoom parties, holla at him. So Mrs. Now, is there anything that you would like to do that you haven't tried yet?
I don't know. I get a lot of fans that have been asking for foot jobs. So that's something that I want to try. I've never done it before.
The Messi.
That's all.
We got a Toronto rapper, a female. She's pretty much one of the biggest females out here. If anybody in Toronto hears this, they're probably gonna shit on me for that. But she does OnlyFans too, right? And her whole thing is like the foot job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she has a whole thing of where I seen it and I was just like, damn, that got me interested. I was just like, yo, you need to show my girl how to do that. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, the crow Messi, man.
Oh,
Messi.
I also seen YBD. You met Kazumi.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was that meeting her? That's my crush right now. Still,
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
That's his crush too. One of them.
Oh, there's more.
So there's more. Who else are you interested in?
Okay, waifu Violet, Emma Mag, and Kazumi. Top 3.
Sheesh.
I've only heard of Kazumi out of those ones. You got to show me the other 2.
I'm gonna show you the other 2. They also Urban X Award winners. So.
Okay. I'm old school. I like the Pinkies, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Keys.
let me
I
tell
like
you.
Simone Richards. Simone Richards, out of the new ones, oh my God, I
Yeah,
love that girl, bro. But like,
you know what's crazy? I hope she don't get mad at me for this, bro. But Pinky is like, let me explain to you how I look at Pinky. Let me explain to you how I look at Pinky. I look at Pinky as like a girl that you always wanted in high school. You feel me? You wanted her in high school. You feel me? Like, oh man, yeah, man, give me a shot. She don't give you a shot in high school. Now we're out of high school and you're like, wait, is this the same Pinky I used to rock with? Like, it's different. It's different.
but that's that happened because she evolved. She started producing and stuff and doing the other stuff, and she didn't really take care of herself. And a lot of them don't, bro. Like let's be real. A lot of porn stars, they don't really take care of themselves, bro. They get into it and they get too hyped up. They get a lot of money, drugs, and then they just lose themselves.
But like that though, I mean, come on, bro. Like she
But at least
wasn't.
she's
She was
producing.
always thick, right? She was always a little thick, little
She was
thing.
always thick.
But like,
She was
you know what I
always
mean?
thick. But like, I don't know if you Pete, bro. I like that's another thing, bro. We don't know what people go through on a mental basis too, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. She was flipping, bro. Like
Yeah. Like there was times where she was really, really small and like it would be decent, and there was times where she was like really, really big, where it's just like, damn, girl, like
yeah,
you
and
ain't, you
funny
ain't
thing
right.
that reminds me of my a homegirl I used to go to high school with. She was diabetic. You feel me? So that could also play a part too. I don't know her story and stuff like that, but yeah, Pinky's an OG, man. I can't even change her name like that, bro. She a don. I can't even.
Yeah, she's still.
She paved the way for a lot of these content creators right now.
She's definitely one of the first Black female ones that actually started doing her own thing, and she still has that. She still has her label, doing things. She has other models and actors involved. It's dope,
and for the big girls, like she really put out for the big girls, man. Like I love Pinky. Pinky can sit on my face whenever she wants. Listen, I'm done. What about like how do you guys screen people that you collabo with? Like how do you how do you decide? Because like you might have like the baddest thing and like or even like a Kazumi, but it's like I know you guys got to get like what is it the test done and stuff like that and all that kind of crazy stuff. Like how do you guys screen the people that you guys work with?
Well, I do. This is my manager. It's my manager, Mr. Yeah. So when it comes to collabs, bro, me, I do pre-scouting. Feel me? She does scouting too, but I do pre-scouting. So I'll see a girl, you feel me, on Twitter or IG. I message them, hey, what's your requirements for collabs? You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, I require talent testers, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're tested. And other than that, it's cool. And then some girls be like, well, how many followers you got? How many subscribers you got? How many likes on your OnlyFans? I be like, bitch. I'm like, bro, like, what? Like, I don't have time for that, bro. Like, it's a simple yes or no, bro. You feel me? So after, if I get a collab and they pass the pre-screening, you feel me? During the pre-screening, I'd be like, babe, do I continue? And she'd be like, who is this bitch?
I don't be like, who's this bitch? I'm like, who's that?
Yo,
she got to do her homework. She want to do her homework.
First things first, y'all, I'm going to let y'all know right now. If she's not accustomed to me or I just bring out, hey, I got a collab, she'd be like, who is this bitch? You feel me? Where do you know her from? She asked the girlfriend related questions like, how do you know her? Where she came from? You feel me? Do she have COVID?
Yeah. Before we didn't really used to ask for COVID tests. But recently we did a collab that I got COVID. And we're always together.
She
so
gave me that shit.
I passed it to him. We were both down for like 2 weeks. We could not work because we had COVID.
We was down for 2 weeks, and then it was like another 2 weeks of recovering to get our strength and everything back. So we was gone for a month.
Question. I guess I gotta pause before or after. Were you able to get your dick up when you had COVID, fam? Because I couldn't, bro.
No.
You tried though, like you tried, right? And you tried, right?
Bruh.
Yeah. Because we were
okay, it wasn't just me.
We couldn't do nothing. So we tried to do, sexual things, but we both just couldn't. We was going through
My
it.
dick was like, nigga, you know I'm out here hurting. You trying to get me active, man.
Nah, because I tried too, but and it was just like, nah, bro. This is your resting period, bro. Like, take some time out, buddy.
Bruh, she usually when she started rubbing my balls and shit like that, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit getting right. Like, you feel me? She rubbed my balls and said, babe, nothing's happening. Nigga, I started panicking, bro. I don't know how many hospital trips we done took during that shit.
We racked up on hospital bills during that month that we were out.
Oh man.
That shit, I'm still thinking about that shit. That shit, man. I don't even want to think about COVID again, bro. She was like, her throat was kind of hurt. She was like, I think I got COVID. I went to go get her a test, and I was nowhere in the room. I was like, babe, I thugged out the first one with you, bro. I can't do it again.
Yeah, I was sick for like 4 or 5 days straight. I still got a little cough, but I'm like, babe, I'm feeling the same symptoms. Get a COVID test. But this time it came negative. I didn't have it. But yeah, that's why you were in the room with me.
I was not going. I made her some soup. I left the room. You feel me?
I was running. I'm like, why is he in here with me? Like, I'm sick. That's why.
I could not do it. No.
So
hell no.
Have any of y'all got jealous filming?
Yes, me.
I would. But have you ever got jealous seeing her maybe filming with another girl, and you're like, yo, shorty, you into this a little bit too much? Like, relax. That most feel a little bit too strong.
But in my defense, it was my first collab, and we hadn't really spoken about what bothers us and what doesn't bother us. So we collab with a girl, and they were tipping. They were showing love on OnlyFans, and it was getting lit. And I made the girl squirt.
Woo.
I was like, and then after I tried to talk to him, and he was giving me attitude. He was
just in his game, playing his game, like, yeah, whatever.
I was playing the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was playing the game while I was over there doing my thing.
Bro, I brought my PS5. I'm sitting there, bro. She going crazy with the girl. You know what I'm saying? They doing shower shows. They fucking with the strap on. For me, and it's like I'm only jealous because I'm not part of that shit. I'm like, bro, it's a.
So were you already a part, or you just weren't part of that collab?
It was our first collab, so I don't.
It was her first collab. I didn't collab.
Okay.
I didn't collab. Correction. Okay. It was her first collab, because if it was our collab, I would have been included in there. You feel me? And that's the only reason why I was upset. I'm like, bro, she having fucking fun over there. They tipping. It was on some haterade shit. It wasn't on some jealousy. It wasn't on some jealousy shit. It was on some like, yeah, I'm hating right now. I'm hating right now, bro. Like, she over there having a time of her life, and I'm playing fucking 2K. And they're right behind me. Oh yeah, and I'm over here like,
man, he's getting squirt shots on his neck and stuff while he's playing and stuff. Like,
that's it. But yeah, like that was the only time, like, you know. And then another one time, I kind of accidentally nutted in the girl's mouth. Do you feel me?
That was our first collab.
That was our first collab. It was together.
Again, we hadn't spoken about what bothered us, what didn't bother us, and it was a girl that I didn't know where the fuck she came from. So I was upset. I'm like, why are you bringing this girl to our house? I don't know who she is. I don't know how you know her. I don't know nothing about this girl. And why you do that?
That was comic relief, babe. Please don't be nice. Please don't beat my ass.
But no. So that's good. So is that something that you would tell other couples, like make sure like ahead of time, like when you do get into this, let your partner know, yo, I have problems with
Yeah.
this, I got problems with this, because you don't want to get into it and like that could have been a deal breaker to some people,
Yeah.
right? Some of the stuff that you guys might have been doing, right?
Yeah.
So definitely communication is a big thing when it comes to doing being in the sex industry, because when you're in a relationship, communication is a big thing, trust, and your foundation gotta be strong. Because we didn't speak about it as much when we first started, so our foundation was getting rocky, and we weren't communicating as much as we wanted to. Especially me, because at first I was the type to, like, if something bothered me, I would just give him attitude, but I wouldn't be clear like why I'm giving you attitude or why I'm feeling the way I am. I would just keep it inside to the point where I would just explode and snap on his ass for no reason. So definitely communicate, trust, and build that foundation before y'all really put yourselves out there with collabs.
So quick question. So basically, Ms. Dominican, you have your own collabs. YBD, you have your own collabs, and then you guys have collabs together.
No, I don't have my own collabs. I'm strongly in what's that shit called? Okay, I'm gonna explain it to the best. This is the best way I can explain it. You feel me? Without sounding like a total asshole, bro. I don't want to put my dick inside another girl. You feel me? I don't want to fuck another girl. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, that means having raw intercourse with that female. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm tested or anything like that, bro, if we do a collab where my penis is going to another girl, I make sure I use a condom. I take the condom off, I switch to condom. Because I can't start a scene with a condom and then now I'm fucking my girl raw. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fucks up the flow, the transition.
Yeah.
So I'll throw the other condom away I just fucked her with, and then I put a new condom in and fuck my girl with. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Because I feel like when we men fuck a girl raw, even if we don't try to, feelings are going to get involved. You know what I'm saying? So for me to keep it on a professional matter where it's like, it's just work, you feel me? We're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting that side of me, because I feel like that's my vulnerable spot, you feel me? And I only want to give that to her, you feel me? Or the girl that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So whenever we do collabs and stuff like that, it's always a threesome type of collab. I'm never fucking a girl by myself. Like, you feel me? And it's just me and another girl's collab. I don't want to market myself that way. I don't want to do that because that's gonna fuck up the foundation we built. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like me and her, we both have certain insecurities. You feel me? And even though we know that this is work, and even though we know that we're gonna be okay with doing that, the after effect hits harder when like we're just us in the bed now. You feel me? It's not like all right, babe, let's cuddle up. We did a good job. It's now we're questioning each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did the person enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing enough to keep my girl? You know what I'm saying? Is she doing enough to keep me? So it's certain things that we don't allow ourselves to do as far as collabing, because we don't want to insert that person or the girl in the foundation that we built.
No, I hear that 100%. I don't know if you were there, Vegas, when I was having that conversation with my former employee about this, about like watching porn with like, or just any kind of content, sexual content with people using condoms and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, fam, I don't mind. If the man's doing his thing and he's pleasuring the girl, I don't give a shit if you got a condom on or condom off, bro. Like, I'm not really watching the man's piece like that. So anyways, to me, it's like not really a big deal. If he's pleasuring the thing and it looks good, or he's doing a position that's crazy, I'm like, let me try this. That's the most important thing, right? So, and if you guys have that bond and that's what you guys work on, that's even something that I think, well, probably in your guys' mind anyways, production company, when you guys start a production company, you have people that are more comfortable being protected, right? Hey, come over here. We got a production company over here where you guys can come strap up.
Yeah. Because it's more protecting your spiritual energy I believe in sexual transmitted demons. I believe strongly in that. It's like when you start having raw intercourse with somebody, bro, you feel me? It's like you guys become empaths towards each other. You know what I'm saying? Like their stresses become your stress. Like you be stressed about some shit, you know, you don't even know what you stressed about. And it don't really be your stress. It's probably the person you had that intercourse with. You know what I'm saying? Or that person got bad juju on her or whatever case maybe. You got people spiritually attacking her. You feel me? And you have sex with her. That's why in the Bible it says you got to get married, or, you know what I'm saying, before you keep doing that intercourse, because y'all blending souls.
Right.
Sure. Why you on a different level? I didn't even
Yo.
You on a different level that I didn't expect from, bro. I thought you were gonna come on some real freak and some nerdy game type. You real, like, I hope people really take this in, bro. You're a real one.
The way the man blends the whole thing with whatever we're talking about is impossible, dog. You need to sell your fucking quotes, bro. Like, inspirational.
No, but I want to give him his flowers because, like, just your story, even the way you're just open about, like, your upbringing and everything, fam. I think this is the reason why you had to go through those things to get here, fam. Because you look at you, fam. Like, you know, you're now in a beautiful house. You got your beautiful girl with you. Business is booming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going through all those stresses. You're probably like, fam, bro, I didn't think maybe you did. I don't know. But, like, now when you're like, damn, bro, like, what do I really got to stress about now?
Yo, it was like the other day I was telling my girl, man, I was like, yo, I got out my car and I drove up to the driveway. And I'm like, we've only been together for 2 years. In 2 years, I did this, bro.
Congratulations.
In 2 years, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here when I'm driving to the driveway. I'm like, I got my own car and I have my own house. 2 years. I've been struggling my whole life, bro. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to put in the work. And I was able to do it in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, anybody that's watching this interview, man, y'all got to understand, bro, your biggest blockage is you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really emphasize when I say that, because a lot of things that you think you can't do is because you won't allow yourself to do it. You feel like, oh, because this person looks better than me, or this person got way more traction, or you got to set your goals. You got to manifest your goals. Like, I have like 8 notebooks written down, bro. You feel me? Once you write it down, it's like as you're writing it on paper, you're engraving it in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? So like you're setting up that walkway for your path. So you should, like, don't give up. You feel me? Don't watch nobody else's race. Focus on your lane. You don't gotta worry about lane 2, 3, or 4. You feel me? Focus on your lane, because, you know what I'm saying, you start watching other people. Oh my God, we're doing the same thing, and this person is making more money and stuff like that. Like, I always tell my girl be like, man, why do we have to work so hard? And this girl's getting it to her easy and stuff like that. And I always tell her, I say, babe, you don't have to watch them. We're doing fine. What you're doing, people are gonna love you for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay consistent. You stay consistent and it's gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? So what, this girl made 3,000, 4,000. I used to be, I'm not perfect. I used to be the same thing. I used to try to force my girl, hey babe, you should work like this girl, work like this. And then I had to slap myself and be like, yo, we not them. We are us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to do what we can do, bro. And they gonna eventually fall in line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a strong advocate when I say run your own race, man. Don't watch nobody else's pockets. Your time will come. You feel me? Good things come to people that wait, man. You gotta be patient. Your time is coming. As long as you make sure that you are out there working consistently, nonstop. You gotta force somebody to remember you, man.
That's some real freaking free game shit by YBD right there, bro. I'm fascinated by your story. Like, honestly, I could keep you here forever. I don't know if Vegas got more questions. Like, Vegas, you got any more questions for them?
We wrapped up this interview so beautiful. I'm about to cry.
Right? I like like, yo, this is beautiful. Like, honestly, thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, we gotta, like, I had a whole bunch of freaky questions and shit like that, but I'm like, you know what?
You can ask. We chilling.
Nah, man, I'm gonna
We
save
saving
that
for
for
part
another.
2, man.
Yeah, we gotta save that for part 2 or in person when either I get
Yeah.
you guys to come down here or we fly over there. Something's gotta happen with that in person, fam.
Yo, I can't wait for that, man.
Give the people them your social medias and stuff, how they can get a hold of you. Shit, I don't know if you get in trouble if we give them the OnlyFans on YouTube. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? We'll figure it out regardless.
Bet.
Okay, so if you want to get in contact with me, I go by Miss Dominican on IG. That is MISS_DOMINICAN_. And my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Miss Dominican altogether.
It's that young, black, and dangerous one perfect stoner. YBD also short. You can find me on Instagram at YBD. That's Y as in young, B as in black, D as in dangerous, _ O as in one, P as in preppy, S as in stoner. Okay, YBD_OPS. All right. I'm available on all platforms. All you gotta do is Google YBD Ops. You know what I'm saying? YBD space OPS, and all my music and all my information will definitely pop up. Twitter, everything. Shout out to the Gutsy Show. You feel me? For having us here. You feel me? Shout out to DJ Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow their social platforms as well. I think they're gonna put that in the link description below. So make sure y'all tune in. And yeah, man, turn your post notifications. Don't miss none of my lives, man. What?
Yo, he did it for us, man. We off of this.